Hey there, Dan Frio, the Mortgage Update, and thank you for tuning in. I want to also thank everybody for reaching out to me. I probably get a call a day from viewers, and they range from California to New York to Maryland to Atlanta to Arizona. Unfortunately, I'm only licensed in Illinois, but I would love to help. So post your comments down below. You also, at the last part of the video, I give you all my information. So please reach out to me on email and check me out on Facebook. Send me, you can even give me a call. I get a lot of calls. I won't turn you away. I'll see if there's maybe somebody in your area that can help you with some of the programs that I have to offer, because they're not only just exclusive to myself, but a lot of these programs you have to be set up with this particular wholesaler to get into. So I might even be able to help you there. So please, even if you're not in Illinois, I'd love for you to comment. I'd love for you to call, email me, anything you'd like to do is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to subscribe. That helps me reach a lot more people, and the subscriptions are really starting to skyrocket. So thank you so much. But today we're going to talk about the Premier High Balance Mortgage and how it is different than the normal jumbo mortgage. And if you've ever been blessed to be able to afford a home, $5, $6, $7, $800,000, $1 million home, you realize that it's tough when it comes to, possibly your down payment. And, you normally need 20% down. Also, the program comes with higher rates. So I want to go through, some of the standard programs that are out there right now for conventional loans. This is the standard jumbo mortgage. So if you're purchasing a home, in most cases, you're right in this area here, 80% with a 720 credit score up to 1.5 million. The DTI, I'll explain that since it's on the screen, it's basically your debt to income. So it's all the debts that are on your credit report plus whatever your mortgage payment would be, divided by your income. So if you take those factors and figure it out, you cannot exceed these. Okay, and that's locked in stone pretty much there. We're not going to go through the two-factor because that's special exemptions into getting that program. So we're going to look right here. It's 80%. CLTV means combined. So if you have a secondary loan behind this to, I don't know if you ever ran into an 80-10-10 or 80 whatever. So you just can't have any other financing for the mortgage on this in this particular area. So again, it's for 1 units, PUDs, condos, co-ops. In Illinois, we have a lot of 1 units, condos, and PUDs. So let's go to the secondary piece of this thing, the cash out in second homes. So if you want to, you can pause here and you can pretty much break down these areas, but you'll see loan to value for cash out, 70% with a 720 credit score. Again, over here, the debt ratios of 43. Please pay attention to these LTVs. What the LTV means is loan to value. So the loan amount divided by the value of your home. Always think of the T as the division part, even over here. Debts divided by income. Loan divided by value. So it's 70% here if you're looking to cash out or refinance. Okay? We're going to go down through here. This is a second home. We're going to scrap through here. This, again, pay attention to the sections, the subsections under here. Over here is a second home purchase or rate and term refinance. Rate and term means you're not pulling out any money. Basically, you might have a loan, $500,000, and you don't want to really take any money out, but that rate is 8%, or it's an adjustable rate, and you're really looking to fix it. Put it into a fixed rate. This is a great area for that too. If you've taken out a jumbo loan years ago and you're on an adjustable rate, with rates moving right now and they're only going up, is a great time to look into locking in a rate. So again, if you go over to here, we'll scrap the two section because the twos are always pretty much, you need major exceptions to get that program. So you're at 75%. Sorry about this at the bottom. You're at 75% with a 720 credit score. Okay, so that's the standard jumbo mortgage. Here's mine, the Premier High Balance Mortgage. This is to purchase. You can see you can get a 1 unit. You can go to 90% loan to value. Again, back at the other screen, you were at 80 with a 720 credit score. Our debt to income is still the same, but what we're doing is we're allowing you to finance up to 10% more in this. So if you're buying an $800,000, $700,000 home, the difference between 20% down and 10% down, simple math, $70,000. That's a lot of money that you would possibly not need to put down on this home. And a lot of times in the other section, you notice too that in most cases it was a single family, a PUD, or a condo. You can go to a 2-unit on this as well to 85%. Just so you know, I'm gonna put a note here. The maximum loan amount is $679,650. Why that number? I don't know. It's $350 short of $680,000, but it is what it is. Second homes, you can go over here, see here as well. You can go to a 90% loan to value with a 680 credit score. Again, in the other category, if your credit score is 719, you're not getting a loan. You're not getting a jumbo loan because you don't have the 720 credit score. That is etched in stone. Here you can get 90%. Or I'll go back to here. You can get 90%, so 10% more in loan to value, and your credit score with a 680. So think about that. It's huge, especially if you're in downtown Chicago or a lot of the major suburbs. A $700,000-$800,000 home is pretty standard. The Premier, here's the refinance section that we have. I'm going to go to the customary 80. I won't go to the secondary. That again is very similar to the jumbo section where there's exceptions there. But if you're looking to refinance rate and term, you can go 80%, 680 credit score, again 43 debt ratio. 2 units, again, in the other section, you couldn't even get a 2-unit done. And it's at 80%. Over here, second homes. That doesn't apply a lot of times in Illinois because a lot of people don't have second homes in Illinois, but it could. So that's, again, 80% with a 680 credit score. So again, if any of these, if you have questions on this or anything, please comment below. I promise you I'll comment back. You can email me. But if you would, again, please subscribe so I can reach more and more people, because if you subscribe, that's putting my basically Google Analytics, it's increasing that and helping me get in front of a lot of people. And even if you're maybe not using my services, this can help a lot of people. You might call me in New York or California. I had a gentleman call me in California. I was able to help him get him into this program with a California broker. So again, I'd love to help if I could. Cash out. We're going to go to this section. Now here, if you remember on the other side, it was 70% for the jumbos. We're giving you 10% more with a 680 score. Again, the other one, if I recall, I'm not going to go back because you can always go back there. I'm almost sure on the purchases you needed a 720. So I'm assuming on this you need a 720 or more. So think of it. It's a 40-point reduction in your credit scores. Again, if you have a 700 credit score, you can't get a jumbo loan. You can through the Premier High Balance Mortgage. Same thing with second homes. So let's go through. Here's an analysis that I did. And I just wanted to prove a point here with something. I went through this system and I put in, I'm looking for a 20% down, meaning 80% loan to value loan. It was a $640,000 loan with a 740 plus score. Okay, these are some lenders that popped up. Then I put down, I only want to put down 15%. I kept the same other parameters. You notice nothing came up. There are no current rates available for the product. So basically, there are no products available for a 740 plus credit score with 15% down. Go to the next one. Now we're going to go into here. Now I got 10% down for the jumbo. Again, 740 credit score. There are no programs available for this program. Okay, so this just shows to you or proves to you that you cannot get a jumbo loan with at 90% what they call the loan to value. So that's why I pretty much spelled this out or did your homework for you. I did Google searches and seeked out to see if I could find if the product exists anywhere else, and there it shows you it doesn't. Okay, so let's recap. The standard jumbo mortgage, You need a 720 credit score. Loan to value for purchases is 80% max. The loan to value on a refinance, cash out, if you're getting cash, you're doing more than paying off your mortgage. Now, if you have a home equity loan, that's also considered cash out. This 80%, when you're doing a rate and term applies if you only have, or you can only pay off your primary mortgage, or you could pay off if your secondary mortgage was established when you purchased your home. It was needed for you to buy your home. But if you took it out a day or a month or 3 years later, it's considered cash out. So that's just a little tidbit there to help you out to figure out some of these things. Also, jumbo mortgage rates apply. They're higher than the normal conventional loans. Okay, so let's go to Premier's high balance mortgage. So this is the products that I can offer you through a wholesaler that I am set up with in the state of Illinois. Credit score is 680. Again, that's 40 points lower. I'm not saying they're going down into people with terrible credit, but it's a 680 credit score. That's still a phenomenal credit score. Loan to value of purchases, 90%. That's 10% higher. Again, think of a $700,000 home, $750,000 home. That'll save you $75,000 that you don't have to put down on that property. Loan to values on cash out, 80%. Again, the standard is 70, so you're getting 10% extra there. And conventional rates apply. So the standard conventional rates, there's no big adjustments. Many times if you have been in the jumbo market and you've needed one, most of the time you took a 5-year or 7-year arm because the 30-year fixed were way too high. In this area, you can get into that 30-year fix, not have to worry about that payment jumping in the future. So let's do the math. You buy an $850,000 house. The standard jumbo loan, you'd have to put down $170,000 down. With my high balance mortgage, you only need $85,000 down. So you might, a mortgage is $680,000. So you might say, Dan, you just said the max loan amount you could do is $679,650. I just rounded up $350. So that is the maximum loan. We have $679,650 for this program. But I just took it at $68,000 because it's right there. Jumbo interest rates, the average there at the time I did this was 5.625. I'm not going to go through the APR because there's so many variables there with title fees, closing fees, and all this other stuff. But the way I established it was 5.625 with a payment of $3,914. Okay, ours is again 10%, or I'm sorry, yes, $85,000 less down. Plus your payment's going to be less. So why would you put down an extra $85,000 and still have a higher payment? So this is a phenomenal program. And once it takes off and people know about it, bear none, this is the best thing in the market right now. So I'd love to help you if I could. Again, I'm in Illinois. My name is Dan Frio, the Mortgage Update. You can hear me on the radio every day. At 5:20 drive time, Central Standard Time on AM 1160, Hope for Your Life Radio. You can also reach me at 630-338-1160. Honestly, probably 90% of the time, I will be the one answering the phone. So just say, hi, Dan. I saw you on YouTube. I'd love to discuss, this program with you. Or check me out on themortgageupdate.net. And there's YouTube videos there. You can apply online, and there's so many different things there for purchase programs, refinance programs. It discusses USDA, HARP, VA, pretty much every mortgage product you can think of. It should be covered there. Or you can reach me at dan.frio, Frio, @gmail.com. Love for you to reach out. If you need my help, please let me know. If you're a realtor, I'd love to hook up with you and be able to offer all these programs to you and your clients. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe below. God bless. Have a great day.